Nothing quite like the spectacle of Raw. Welcome. This is Raw. Coming to you live from the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. With the historic monuments hovering nearby, we're live from Washington, D.C. I've been doing this a while, so trust me when I say this has got instant classic written all over it. Stay tuned. Make sure you don't go anywhere, because the legendary WWE action is coming up next. And what a lineup on this card, starting... Don't change that channel. We have singles action coming up next. We have Edge against Shawn Michaels. Best day ever.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 241 pounds, the Rated R Superstar, Edge.
King, do you recall the last time you saw Edge look hungry heading into a match? No.
And his opponent, representing D-Generation X, from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 225 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
You know, sometimes a superstar just has that look in his eye, and this is one of those times.
Based on the electricity that's traveling through this arena and decibel level of the crowd, I think it's safe to say the roof of this building just might blow off.
I have a feeling that action is going to be plenty intense in this one. Two warriors, two superstars, two immense talents. I love it. But hey, what more do you want, guys? Shawn Michaels, simply one of the greatest superstars in history, is here to prove it again. Here we go.
Let's touch on Shawn Michaels a bit. He undoubtedly stands out from the pack with that larger-than-life, bold personality of his.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. That's a good sign. Hey, if you're not trying to stand out from the crowd, then you might as well just go home. I have no time for you. You know, to be great in this business, sometimes it's as easy as being in the right place at the right time. And few people know that better than Edge. He's made a career out of capitalizing on others' misfortune. Heck, that's why they call him the ultimate opportunist. He flies! Crossbody! And those fists just kept flying and flying. Wow!
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Man, these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
I don't like his entire face.
Edge certainly is the ultimate opportunist, but he's also a master manipulator. He'll tell anybody anything they want to hear if it helps him get what he wants. You need to look no further than his relationship with Vicky Guerrero.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess you're right. But at the end of the day, that entire locker room is filled with sharks. Edge is just better at playing the game than most.
Oh, what's Shawn Michaels getting ready to do here? Watch out!
I mean, there is nothing like seeing somebody go flying through the air. If he keeps up this pace, this could turn real ugly real fast.
just making his presence felt there. Going for it again.
Oh, wait, nice reverse. Michaels wants the submission.
Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
He's not looking like himself here. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
If you ask me, his face told a very telling story when his finisher failed to end this match earlier. He may very well be losing confidence.
That's a good point. And I must say that I'm a little surprised his finisher was so ineffective earlier.
An early pin attempt.
Come on, Ref, count.
Well, I've never seen him do that before.
Look at this. Shawn Michaels doing some good work here.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Sharpshooters applied. This may be it, folks.
Very, very painful hold here. What's he gonna do?
Here comes the Hall of Famer, Mr. WrestleMania.
And the story right now for Edge is not turning out how he envisioned it.
There's a good chance he can't recover from this.
Don't be fooled, Michael. He's still very much in this thing.
Yep, he seemed to be in pretty bad shape right now, but I still think there's some fire.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
I think he's got him. The Heartbreak Kid wins.
Here's your winner, representing D-Generation X, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
We got one-on-one action coming your way next, King.
It's the best.
It'll be Ric Flair against Randy Orton.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
On thin ice here. The refs warned them.
Wow! If he keeps this up, this could be over quick.
Momentum not on the Nature Boys side. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Well, if he can't bounce back from this, then maybe he's not as tough as I thought he was.
Yeah, but he's got to remember that matches are won inside the ring, not outside.
And there it is. The referee is waving this one off.
I don't blame him. That's the right thing to do.
Up next, John, we have singles action.
Oh, boy.
We have Roman Reigns versus Triple H.
Man, who comes up with these matchups? This is going to be really great.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, Roman Reigns.
Oh, boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go.
I can't wait to see what happens when the bell rings and these two finally get to go at each other.
And his opponent, from Greenwich, Connecticut.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle, one-on-one, mano-a-mano.
Everybody's optimistic at this point in the match, but one move and that could all change.
And the party has officially begun.
But hey, I have a feeling the WWE Universe is in for a treat tonight.
He may have discovered his favorite move.
You think? He seems to use it often enough.
Let's touch on Triple H briefly. This guy couldn't care less what the fans think of him, which is good for him considering how much they despise him.
Michael, this might be the best shape I've ever seen Triple H in, and that's saying something. All those late-night training sessions are clearly paying off.
Well, you got to admit, this matchup has all the markings of one for the ages. Only time will tell if it lives up to its potential.
Now it's Roman Reigns on his heels. Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
And Michael, this might very well be where one of these guys pulls away from the other.
Well put, and I'm certain he has plenty of fight left in him.
Triple H knows how to polish off an opponent. What makes Roman Reigns such a lethal entity is he possesses the power to dominate an opponent of any size, the athleticism to add speed to his attack, and a ferocity that makes him a relentless instrument of destruction.
Well, there's no doubt about it, Cole. Roman Reigns' abilities, the strength, the agility, and his unyielding intensity really makes him a devastating weapon.
Roman Reigns looking a bit uneasy here. I'm not sure how much more he has to give.
Sure, he doesn't look great right now, but I'd be surprised if we find out that he doesn't have a little more fight left in him.
Oh, there's a lot of pride in that man, Cole. He's going to fight until there's no more fight left in him.
Yeah, pride will allow you to do some great things. Will he be victorious?
I think this is it.
We've seen, and the shoulders up now. That's a kick out.
Nice. He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight. This guy's just getting worn out.
Putting it all on the line.
That's the way it should be. Every time he has to get up, it takes more and more effort. getting some air here.
I need some too after sitting next to you. The game avoids trouble there.
Yeah, Triple H saw that one coming a mile away. Roman Reigns varies his assault, but he always brings it back to his power game. The effect of his speed, agility, and crushing strikes on an opponent are all intensified because there is such brute force behind everything he hits you with.
You know, Cole, he's got to be careful not to go to the well too many times. You do remember wells, don't you, Michael?
Not really, but you are from Tennessee, so I get your reference. You still use them.
Yeah, but I don't go there too many times.
This kind of offense he's known for.
Yeah, you're right about that. He's made a name for himself with this. This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But, man, this has been physical.
Oh, Roman Reigns felt that.
Oh, his body has to be broken right now. He's in full-on attack mode now.
Hey, Triple H!
Hey, Cole, this could do it.
I think so. 2, 3. This singles contest has the victor.
Here's your winner, Triple H.
Now don't go anywhere. We have a classic coming up.
I'm not going anywhere.
It's Chris Jericho versus John Cena.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
From West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
There he is, King John Cena.
John Cena. It's all about hustle, loyalty, and respect with John Cena. His time is now. This is what it's all about. Two competitors going head-to-head to decide which one is truly the best.
This is it, the moment we've been waiting for. The time for talking is behind us. Now these two superstars will test one another's abilities and will like never before. This is about being the best.
Well, neither one of these competitors has a lot of love for the other, and that's going to become clear right about now.
Both these superstars are going to find out about themselves real quick.
But we all know that anytime John Cena is in the ring, there's a war about to take place.
Executed perfectly. Let's quickly discuss Chris Jericho for a moment. He definitely isn't looking for any friends in this industry, and the fans are not afraid to let him know what they think of him. How does that play out in the progression of your career.
If Chris Jericho plans on executing every move he knows, he may be here forever, Michael. After all, he does know more moves than Dean Malenko.
Boy, isn't that the truth. I don't even think his mother likes him.
John Cena connecting there with a good shot.
You know, Cole, right from day one of his WWE life, John Cena has been squarely under the brightest spotlight there is. His very first match at the top level of World Wrestling Entertainment was against Kurt Angle. I mean, as a complete unknown, Cena stepped right up and answered a challenge from one of the toughest superstars out there. That's jumping into the deep end with both feet.
Jericho is struggling a bit. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
It looks like his toughness is about to be tested.
Well said, John, and now's the time for one of these guys to take hold of this match.
Well, as for the start to John Cena's distinguished WWE career, I think jumping straight into the deep end with his inaugural match against Kurt Angle was the perfect way to start things off.
Right.
Well, the only way. And I don't think Cena even knows where the shallow end is.
Oh, you're right. There's nothing like having a WWE debut against a main event star, and at the time, that's exactly what John Cena did. There's no doubt that had a major effect on Cena's career and the goals he set for himself here in the WWE.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. What a treat for this WWE Universe to see.
Wow! When he gets going like this, there are a few better.
He was one step ahead on that one.
John Cena with the offense. And now he goes for it a second time. And here's the champ, John Cena.
You can't see me, but I think you're about to feel this. Uh-oh, he's in position, ready to strike.
Here we go. John Cena setting it up. He thinks he has it. That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there. Whoa, whoa!
John Cena with a nice reversal. He's making a statement here with this attack. Just look at this man. He's all business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here tonight. Incoming!
And that's why the adage holds true. There's a first time for everything.
I think you're right. I believe that's the first time he's ever attempted this. He's in full-on attack mode now.
And he dodges that one.
He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
Whoa!
Would you look at this? Can you believe it? This is an undying will to succeed. Jericho struggling a bit. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan.
Here's the deal with this guy. You can knock him around all you like, but he's just going to keep getting up and coming back at you.
There's a lot of truth in that statement, especially when referring to this guy, John.
Look out, John Cena is measuring. Could this be it?
I think so.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it. Oh, look at Jericho.
Chris Jericho trying to roll him on his belly, looking for the walls of Jericho. Can he get it locked in?
Look at this hold. He may have him here. Great hold being applied. Wait a minute.
Refusing to give in there. What sheer determination. He's inflicting some serious pain here. That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time.
Man, that's what you call swinging for the fences and missing. You know what this is.
Jericho going for the cover. Chris Jericho so smug and arrogant. You know Jericho's not a guy who thinks the sun's at the center of the solar system. He thinks he is.
John Cena with a slick reversal.
Jericho taking a lot of damage here. You can bet this is not how he drew this one up.
Hey, it's the WWE. It's not ballet. He knew this was going to be a battle, and that's exactly what we're witnessing.
You know, this match can still go either way. It's just too early to call it. Oh, and a terrific reversal by Chris Jericho. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight.
And here's the champ, John Cena.
You can't see me, but I think you're about to feel this. Whoa!
And will this be it?
It may be. Look at this. He's just barely moving. I'm not sure he can get back to his feet. Not this.
He's looking at it again. Can he score the pin?
Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up. The heart and soul of John Cena can never be equal.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight. Nope, not enough in this one.
King, how's he still in this? Can you believe the endurance of this guy? John Cena is taking charge of this match. When this guy's on, look out.
Oh, his body has to be broken right now. Whoa! Don't get up!
Ooh, John Cena may have it. And this has got to be it.
That's it. It's over.
There's the pinfall and the victory.